We gather again, Uckfield Parkrun. This is going out to the dads in our lives. This has to be one of the highlights of my 2024. My visit to Australia to surprise dad.
Higher up or not? Higher up or? Love you. Love you.
Are you dreaming?
I love you.
This is a picture of me and my dad 2 years prior in Malaysia. And here's Papabear, my father-in-law Richard, with the triplets, baby Emily on the right. And here's one with Papa and my wife Emily. And this is last Christmas, where me and Emily spent with my in-laws. We'll be certainly missing you, Richard. Morning, 26th of April, father-in-law, father of my lovely wife Emily, who allowed us to go to get married in Australia to see my dad, who passed away the next day after a wedding. This goes out to the fathers and those that we've lost. We love you, Richard. You're in our memories. And this runs dedicated to you. This one's dedicated to all the fathers out there that we love. Anyway, on a lighter note, it's not going to be muddy out there. We're going to try to break 28 minutes for the first time. Twice has been Christmas runs in the mud, and this time we're going to try to break 28 minutes. 25 minutes if we can. Let's see if we can get to 20 minutes, but 28:03 is my PB at Uckfield. So let's go, let's do it. To the fathers out there, let's go.
Parkrun, breaking all records.
Always good to see what footwear runners decide on trail. I even saw an alpha fly there. I've got my good and faithful Speed 2s on. Not much grip, but the word is it's dry.
If you have road shoes, you will also be fine.
Vanessa here today, who's our designated park walker.
Today's the first official day of Park Walk.
So, friends and family, anyone that's kind of thinking they should come. Yeah, go.
My 100.
Your 100th run. Sorry?
100th location.
Woo! Start. It's not a PB course. My PB, my record here is 10 minutes slower than my PB. Over 10 minutes slower, so let's get within 10 minutes of my PB today. Okay, and we're off, and my camera falls on the ground. Have to get up, so I've lost 5 seconds there already. Okay. I also managed to start my watch late. But all is fine. We are up and running. My Insta360 Go 3 camera was not paired with my phone to watch, hence I have not got the data, which would show interesting stats such as heart rate, pace, and also the map. However, I've more than made up for this, putting the map on the right there. That is thanks to the Chorus app. You also got in blue the elevation plot. You can track which part of the course I'm on, as I've plotted this every 250 meters. So after the fumbling start, we are sitting around 7th place, I think it is. The weather is sunny and dry. We had a dry week relatively. Although the shoes are a bit wet, at least it's not muddy and slippery, unlike when running here on Christmas Day. You can check all the fun and laughter in the past 2 Christmas videos on the channel. Let's go on. So the point of today is breaking 28 minutes. With the dry conditions, I really cannot see this not happening. Keys! Someone's keys are there! I know this is not a race, but also I'm not stopping to pick up those keys. No cutting here. You definitely cannot cut the corner there. And look at the young lad ahead of me, doing so well. Way to go. Yes, when I see little short legs running so well, I really wonder how I'd be if I started running at that age. Growing up in Melbourne, Australia, I had a bit of asthma and I was an okay runner, but the fizz runner was born at 41 years old after COVID. Yes, I'm about to do a flyby with all the volunteers in the start here.
Thank you. All the best tomorrow.
Thank you.
Yes, she's the only person in Uckfield Parkrun who's running London Marathon the next day. All the best. Unfortunately, I have to run with the phone in the hand as my pockets were too loose and I could feel the phone jiggling around. The first few runners have really spaced themselves out. And here I'm catching this tall gentleman. He's even got goggles on and it seems like he's made for speed. However, I did catch him quite quickly. Over the bridge we go. This is where the winter course starts. Again, you can check out the winter run on Uckfield Parkrun 2023 Christmas Fizz Runner.
Thank you.
I used to think how people can vlog and run. What I found is not as hard as you think. If you actually encourage people, such as saying thank you and keep it going, you get so much more energy back. I dare you to try it out one day in your local park.
That dog is fast. If he wins, if he gets first, I'm gonna call it cheating.
Yes, is there advantage holding a dog and getting the dog to pull you along? I'm stuck behind some congestion here on the narrow path.
350, first K. Let's go.
So it seems like I started my watch about 6 seconds after the go. And I'm on sub 20 pace, so it's amazing.
Okay.
As you can see, I didn't have my camera positioned the right way and I'm chopping people's heads off. Excuse me for that. But at least you get to see the terrain we're running, which is a big difference to when I run it on Christmas Day. Christmas Day, we literally had to splash in the mud. I remember 2 years ago, I actually wore my fairly new white Saucony Speed 3s. What a mistake.
Catch the dog.
So first go done, I'm actually in third position and I can see the gentleman in blue with the dog and there's another guy ahead of him. So running steadily, I was well surprised to see the guy with the dog running so well. Wait till later to find out his age. This area is where I got told to shut up by an old gentleman in Uckfield Parkrun Christmas Day 2024. Later I try to pass him and I slip on the bridge and he tells me to behave myself. Some people take running and parkrun way too seriously. And here's a bridge, but when you're trying to pass and do subtle motions, it can become very slippery and treacherous.
I slipped. Thanks so much. Bit muddy, slippery. Be careful.
So having Papabear Richard pass away just 2 days ago, let's talk about our dads. What's your favourite childhood memory with him? What do you guys do together? Was there any quirks or interesting stories about your dad that you loved?
Let the dog predict the pace.
I'd love to hear in the comments below. Now if I observe the two gentlemen just ahead of me and follow their path, I wouldn't end up in the pickle that I ended up with, which soiled my shoes. They veered to the left there, as you can see, and I keep running straight and go towards the right, which is just Swamp Valley.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Ah, that's mud!
But I'm glad I chose the dry path on the way back. So it's going to be a long chase for me to catch up to these two ahead of me. So let me start about sharing about my dad. My dad, well, it's all about food. Every time I visit Melbourne, he would ask me what I'd like to eat, and his excitement was taking me to different restaurants. Peking duck, dim sum, you name it. I loved visiting Melbourne. There's also steak, Japanese, buffet. He loves buffet. He loves eating loads, and then after eating loads, eating more, then topping it all off with a whole lot of sweets and desserts. In his prime, you just could not out-eat Dad for the world. I think I've come a bit like Dad in that way. At his farewell service, 2 days before he actually passed away, my brother shared about how great his navigation skills are. He always needs a front seat driver in my mum. We're in America. Mum said to turn off her state route, whatever number, before she took a bit of a snooze. And Dad being Dad, he just follows the road. So can you guess what happened after this? Yes, Dad just followed the road, and when Mum woke up, we were miles off track from where we should have been. Okay, kilometer 2 approaching.
405. K2. Now the hills.
Yes, we hook a long left around this bend, and then we climb up the hills. And I'm really not looking forward to this. It just seems like never-ending cross-country running.
Thanks, sir. Thank you.
Yes, off with his head. Although I don't like it, I'm actually not bad climbing hills because I'm quite thin, lightweight. That actually helps my nimbleness climbing the hills. I'm actually not strong going down the hills though. That's more my weakness. You'll see I actually catch these two up the hill and actually lose ground when I'm going down the hill. I really wish I was just a bit closer to them so I know the path that I should have travelled on. Watch me cut the corner a little bit. So I'm looking at the guys just ahead of me, and they actually went round the left side, but because I'm looking at them, I actually run towards them up here. Instead of going left around that small path, I actually cut through here, which is not good because it's all muddy, uneven terrain, and I'm going, oh yuck, my trainer's getting really dirty here. I'm not happy at the moment, but I make it on the other side to be greeted by one of the volunteers on the top here saying, naughty, naughty.
Thank you. I don't think I gained any time from that though.
No, he wasn't telling me well done. He was telling me, I think we'll need to have a VAR video replay there to see if I gain time running off course. If you want to watch real controversy, look up my Rome Marathon video 2025 where I run outside of the tape and apparently push somebody. And boy did they let me hear it, the people on TikTok and Instagram.
Go see where there's only signposts. Winter time, sure there wasn't. There's mud everywhere.
Yes, climbing the hill just before where I was running off course, it's really hard to see where the path is during winter because it's all muddy. There can be streams of water running across the course as well, and it's just unclear where to tread. So this was a really good run to familiarise myself with the course. I love to see the data and my heart rate here because it seems like I'm puffing a lot. I wonder how my Strava fitness score is.
Thanks so much. Thank you.
So you can see on the bottom right there the elevation graph, and just climbing the other part of the hill now. Yes, it's a really steep climb, this one. Really need to dig deep, but I actually catch Mr. Doggy doing this part, and I get close to him, but then later downhill it pulls away again. Oh, he's closer than he's ever been. Then again, he'll pull away as we're going downhill as well. But hey, it's good to see him a bit closer, a bit more motivation to do a bit of a chasing. The run in first position is not far ahead of him either, so maybe if I catch one, maybe I can get close to the other as well.
First guy looks so relaxed. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. 7 hill. Come back to Mazda down.
So being closer than I've ever been, and they're not too far out of my sight, we can follow their optimal path.
You're pulling away. So much better than winter time.
So let's see now as I go down this hill whether I can avoid the muddy patch.
That's good.
You can see the people running up the hill,
That's right.
actually on the path, on the right there. But Mr. Doggy Boo,
Alright.
he's gone a bit off path, and I've gone even more off path and running through the slush. We'll have to do some major shoe cleaning when we get home.
That's good, thank you. Alright, no chance.
Still first position, and Doggy Blue isn't too far ahead of me, although they are.
That's
pulling
good.
away from me.
Thank you. That's good. Hold on. That's good. That's good.
As I said before, when you encourage people,
Let's go.
you get more energy back.
That's it.
So how much
That's
energy
it.
do I actually collect
Let's go.
running down the hill on the way back and passing the people running the opposite direction?
That's good. That's it. Thank you. That's it.
Still off with that volunteer's head.
Let's go. Let's go. Good work. That's it. Let's go. That's it. Let's go. That's it. Nice work. Here we go. Oh yes.
Wait, the theory is true. Me encouraging fellow runners, I'm actually
Alright.
catching Mr. Blue Dog.
Okay, let's go. Good work.
Nice work, nice work. Let's keep the encouragement going. Well, no encouragement there. I think I'm just a bit short of breath right now. And look, we're catching Mr. Blue Dog. Seems like not too long I'll be right on his heel.
He's number 500.
Well, he definitely has a
He's
lot of
fit.
park runs under his
Strong.
belt. Over 500. Oh, that is so sweet. Must be this lady walking with a
Let's go.
grandchild. Amazing family outing.
Let's go.
The encouragements are back. Oh yes. Let's go get him.
Let's sit round the side.
Ah, so that's the non-muddy path.
Jump over.
Following Mr. Blue Dog makes the video a bit more interesting.
346.
4th K,
Downhill.
spot on 16 minutes. Very impressive there, controlling the dog and avoiding the mud.
Thank you, Walker.
Thank you, Walker,
Appreciate
and
you.
representing the first time today, Park Walk.
That's it. Sorry. Thank you.
Well done, mate, well done.
It's well impressive. Keep it going. How old are you, sir? 59. Wow. Take a bow. Wow.
There you go. 59 years old and running so fast.
I'm just gonna cruise.
That is impressive.
Respect.
He actually, we talked
Amazing.
later, he's actually done a few marathons, even a 250 at Berlin. Wow.
Hey, oh, hey. No,
So we're cruising just behind Mr. Blue Dog, thinking there's no chance of getting the first position. So this just makes the video a bit more interesting, having the little cute doggy just in front of the camera. Come on. I run the Giles Parkrun in Australia with my dad's dog Gracie. You'll see a picture with my dad and Gracie at the end of the video. Not the easiest, especially when you're running on tarmac and you gotta pick up the poop.
Thank you. Okay. Let's go. Let's go, doggy. Try to bring it down. 20.
I enjoyed running just behind Mr. Blue Dog. However, with sub 20 being very marginal whether I'll get there, I decided it's too much at stake just running behind Mr. Blue Dog and gonna make a dash for it.
Okay.
For the final stretch home, just to mention about Mr. Richard Maguire, my wife Emily's dad. He had so much wisdom. Sometimes the ladies just did not understand, but me, as a gentleman, could understand where he's coming from. When we were deciding where and when to have our wedding, he goes, "Emmy, why don't you go to Australia and get married there?" I was so shocked and overwhelmed with joy at the same time.
Whoa.
I never knew whether me and Emily would see my dad again together. It was like a gift from above when you said that.
Thank you. Thank you.
And as we know, the timing couldn't be better. We arrived on the Sunday, we got married on the Saturday, and then the following Sunday, my dad went to be with the Lord. The timing couldn't have been better. And thank you, Mr. Richard Maguire, Papabear, for that opportunity to see Daddy-O with Emily one last time. And on that note, we'll survive the mud. It's the final stretch home, baby. Let's get it home. You see, I think that's the first position chap just ahead of us. But I really think that he's got so much in his tank. I don't think he got out of second gear, really.
Thank you.
Just looking too relaxed, especially when I saw him on the top of the hill.
Thank you. Well done tomorrow. Come on.
Okay, the final sprint for sub 20. Let's get it home. And we got there.
Thank you. Thank you. Young man.
So how did it all go for the Uckfield Parkrun? Toby Cherry, amazing time 1939. 10 seconds ahead of myself and Stephen Bremer. 59-year-old, 20:03 with a dog.
Doggy.
Come on.
You're one fit pup.
I did
59.
2 weekends ago.
Alright, I did one Rome.
Oh, I did Rimini.
Oh.
I did Rome last year. I'm doing Chicago this year. And
All the
then
best.
New York again.
How'd you get in New York? I mean, you're good for age.
Yeah, I did 250 in Rimini.
Oh wow. Dang. Another double fist pump.
Yeah. And
Damn, this guy's on fire.
Sunday, Good Friday, I did a 10-mile race. I did 61.
Wow.
And then my legs are starting to really get tired.
So people say running's bad for the joints.
No, brilliant.
It's brilliant for the joints.
Yeah.
It's brilliant for the joints. Amazing. Way to go, man.
Unbelievable course.
I know, amazing. Amazing. I love a good sprint at the end. I came in around 1945, 1950, so sub 20, very happy with that. Way better without the mud, honestly. But if you want to have fun, come like Christmas time. Amazing work, all right. Come on. How many Londons have you done, ma'am?
This is my first London.
Wow, well done. I've done 3, missed out this year, but you're gonna love it. Have you done marathon before?
This will be my 6th.
Okay. There you go, P2. I think someone's nicked the P2 token before, looks like it.
So to our dads present and those gone before us, always loved, forever missed.